Alright gamers, it's time for the third game of the Half-Life 2 trilogy, Standing List Percent. I've already done Half-Life 2 in episode 1, so you should check it out after you watch this video. I utilized the duck command so I don't have to hold the crouch button down the whole game. Alex, help! I can't swim! I get the gravity gun and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I enter a mine and fight off some zombies and antlions. I partake in some petty vandalism. That's a bit concerning. I climb these ladders like normal and make it into the control room. I think you're gonna need this.
Oh my god.
I don't realize it yet, but I cannot jump. Something about this scene messes it up if I don't stand. You might not consider this a problem since I'm simply fixing a glitch, but I cannot allow this. I try reloading, but that doesn't work. I also learned that quitting removes the duck command. It didn't remove it in episode 1. This won't make me fail the challenge, because you could just never close the game. Anyway, I reload a save and enter the command while still under the rubble. Still, no jumping. I tried different combinations of typing the unduck command and then the duck, but none of them work. I try mounting and unmounting a ladder. I hold down the crouch button manually and it still doesn't let me jump. Then on a whim, I went under this porch thingy here. I pause the game and enter again. This for some reason removes the duck command. Pausing and unpausing again or jumping will get it back. And I'm able to jump. So I enter the duck command again just to be sure, and continue the challenge. I can turn the valve wheel and jump off the elevator before it crashes. I traverse the caves without any issues. Except these things. These things suck. Their acid attack has a decent spread, which is hard to avoid when crouched. Regardless, I get through the tunnels and reach the massive defend the room segment from the antlions. I set up some hopper mines and begin the defense. The first couple waves are easy, there's only 1 or 2 tunnels active, and I have 2 helpers and a couple turrets. The shotgun is the best weapon here, but the ammo crate is on one side of the room, so I can only top off when there's a breach on that side. There's an SMG crate on the other side, but frankly, the SMG is kinda stinky. I have to clear a tunnel with just a turret gun, which does a surprisingly good job. I only need to shoot 1 antlion that isn't killed by the turret. The next wave comes from 3 tunnels at once. The rebels cover 1, a turret covers 1, and I cover the last one with a shotgun. A single blast to the face is enough to drop an antlion. Look at this guy. Takes time out of getting mauled to throw me a medkit. What a bro. I don't have much commentary here. I solo kill the antlions and honestly don't have much trouble. Final wave. A massive onslaught of antlions. The turrets are broken, the hoppers are gone, the 3 Vortigons enter the fight. This is too easy. I know what is coming up, but I don't know exactly when. I bring this pallet with me just in case. The Vord and I fight through the caves. The Vord kills some zombies for me. I can use the pallet to climb over this small railing, but I can't drop it down the hole. I have to leave it behind. I can make it to the thumper. Then I have to fight a massive amount of antlions and zombies. The hitbox for this ladder is very generous. The Vortigaunt is a big help here. The antlions and zombies will attack each other and him. That means there's less attention on me. I still have to pick off one or two, but eventually the elevator arrives, and I get taken to safety. There it is, the major obstacle of this challenge. I can use this table to prop boost across the gap. In case you didn't know, standing on a prop and punting it with the gravity gun causes you to get some distance and height, which is vital for standing this percent. Once I proceed down there, the Antlion Guardian will spawn. I have 2 medkits, so I launch one down the tunnel and carry the other. This will allow me to tank some damage. The beast is scripted to run past me into the rocks. This gives me a little more time to get some distance. The Guardian launches me forward, doing major damage, but I immediately heal. I get launched again, but land on my thrown medkit. One more launch gets me to the safety tunnel. Getting to the next safety tunnel is easy. I punt the medkit into the tunnel, healing with the antlion larva so I can use the medkit for later. Now I have 2 medkits again. I launch one to the next tunnel and run with the second one. I get hit, but still make it into the tunnel. I find another medkit. Now this part is the worst section of the game for this challenge. I have to get around the beast and down a lengthy tunnel before I am safe again. I only have 2 medkits. I can boost off a rock to get over the Guardian, but it only buys me a little bit of time. I can get the monster to go around the long way, but it still doesn't buy me enough. I try launching the medkits to ideal healing places, but it isn't enough. This trigger causes the Guardian to launch rocks at me. I can jump around the trigger, but it doesn't help. There doesn't seem to be a way to avoid the trigger that causes it to charge me. I was losing patience here, so I decided to stand and run and come back later. And if you want to see if I'm able to get through it, you're going to have to wait till the end of the video for that. I can reach the next tunnel while crouched, but it does take me about 10 minutes. I throw a grenade down the cave to destroy boards blocking my path. I can juke the Guardian and they get launched to the finish. We get the larva extract and return to the Alex Vance.
Join us, Freeman.
I do not stand here. The game lifts me up. I like to imagine a Vortigaunt behind Gordon just picking him up.
The Freeman's life with hers.
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
After my little chat with G-Man, my camera returns to normal.
Come on, Gordon. Next to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Advises. Farewell. Go safe. Travel well.
Be adequate. What the hell does that mean, anyway? I don't know. Sounds like something the Forge would say.
That's racist, but I do like the saying. I move from thumper to thumper, and they grab all the explosive barrels to fight the Guardians. This fight is way easier than the one in episode 1. They can't enter the circle, so I can slowly kill them. I killed the one that was kicking my ass earlier. While I'm walking around, I hear the distinct sound of an explosion and death of a Guardian. I guess the dumbass killed himself.
Follow freedom. Follow freedom. Yes, forward. Follow freedom. Yes, forward. Yes, forward. Follow freedom. Yes, forward. Follow freedom. Yes, forward. Follow freedom.
If I'm fast, I can jump across the board before it breaks. This ledge looks high, but I think there's an invisible step or something to make it easier. I can use a barrel on its side to reach higher ledges. I use this technique to traverse the warehouse. Then I use some crates to get to the other ledge. I use some pallets to cross the acid while Alex provides support. I use the large wooden spindles to jump across the sea of acid. I fight the zombies no problem and reach the car. I climb onto the bridge and can move the cars to form a ramp. I jump my new whip across the gap and go on a nice drive with Alex. The car makes movement way faster. Oh, and since I sit in the car, it's not standing. Hunters are another annoying enemy type to face. They're fast and I'm not. They shoot out these bullets that explode after a time, and it's hard to get out of range. They can also take a decent amount of punishment. One gets stuck on some geometry, and I can shoot it, but it can't hit me. It takes 3 explosive barrels to bring down one. I'm able to kill them all, though. No, not the barrel. My only friend. Don't look at me like that.
Thank God you're all right.
The barrel isn't, though. Can we have a moment of silence, please?
I can only imagine what it would have done if... Uh-oh.
Hey, we're mourning over here. We can't give the barrel a proper burial, or burial, because we have to run from some hunters. Oh crap, did I do that? I bring down the helicopter with its own bombs. I can jump to throw things out the window and kill the zombies while they can't hit me. I boost off a saw blade to reach the window. I climb the truck and reach a different window. The sniper second is easy while crouched since you're supposed to be crouched. I prop boost into another window. I climb onto a barrel and boost on the truck into the roof. I kill the combine inside. Getting the grenade in the power cord is harder than it should be. It's only open for a limited amount of time, and the hitbox makes the grenade bounce out easily. I throw it at the side, which works better. You know, I find something about these types of villages really cute. The windy roads, the houses built on the hill. I don't know, but it's a vibe. We get ambushed in the quaint little village. I pick them off through the windows. Energy balls from the pulse rifle can one-shot a hunter. slowly make my way back up the hill to unlock the force field. I have to fight more Combine. I use a barrel to climb on top of the vents to shut off the force field. I barely have enough time to open the door and back up behind the energy ball to punt it away before the door closes again. Two robotic entities fight each other.
Get clear.
The small one wins. This means size doesn't matter. It's really a no-brainer.
Come on, Gordon. Get the car and we'll challenge Dog to a race. Good boy.
Are you talking to me or him? I obliterate Dog in the race.
Better luck next time, Slowpoke.
Hear that, robot? I'm the only good boy here.
And look at you, son.
Don't call me son.
If you both stay together, you can get through anything.
Yeah? We make a pretty good team.
Yeah, well, that's good because, well, now that the suppression field's down, we all have to do our part.
Dad?
I use the pulse rifle to kill the hunters. I fight the Combine infiltrating the base. I make my way up the silo. I use a barrel to block shots from a turret gun, and then climb a ledge. I'm pretty sure a grenade helps me too. I close the silo door and defend myself with a turret gun. I use a chair to climb back out the window.
The freeman must follow. Follow, freeman. Yes, forward. Follow, freeman. Yes, forward. Follow, freeman.
There's something else here. It's the Borealis.
Good God.
Incredible.
Is everything alright?
There's nothing, honey.
Oh, excuse me if I'm interrupting tea time.
The Strider fight is tough at the best of times, but is absolutely brutal without standing. I have to launch these bombs at the Strider and then shoot it to instantly bring it down. If it was just Striders, it wouldn't be that bad, but there are also Hunters. The Hunters can destroy the bomb in my hands or gravity gun grasp. The only saving grace here is the car. The car makes movement not just easier, but this challenge actually possible. Without the whip, there is no way this is doable. The car is also great for hit and runs. Another thing to note, getting out of the car while crouched puts me in a weird state where I move normally, but I'm still crouched. Jumping fixes this. Using the glitch feels like cheating to me, so I have to jump as soon as I leave the car. It may seem simple, but it's another thing for me to worry about while getting shot at. After taking down a Strider, I have to speed to a bomb dispenser, put it on the back of my car, and then speed to the next Strider spawn.
Now we have a Strider coming in from the water tower.
I do a lot of save scumming here. I don't have enough time to grab another bomb after I miss, so I just reload. It took me 5 minutes to take down that Strider. It's too hard to grab a bomb from here, so I drive to another location. Doing so allows a Strider to get dangerously close to the silo. I still have plenty of time to bring it down though. You guys can finish off the hunters.
Wow, Gordon. You were amazing out there. Dad! Oh, God. Dad. Dad. Dad, please.
What's gonna happen in the next one?
Alright, back to the tunnels to see if I can get past the Guardian. I try to move a minecart hoping to block the Guardian, but I forget about the gap. I bring a few barrels with me, thinking I could use them to stop the Guardian from hitting me. That doesn't work. That trigger spawns in the antlion, and there's no way to avoid it. I experiment with different triggers to see if I can avoid or manipulate any of them. I can't. I need more health, or at least more medkits. What if I restart the game and bring every medkit I can to this section? I make my way through the caves, dragging every medkit I find. I save scum my way through, making sure I never take any damage. I take some damage during the defend the room segment, but the medic heals me so I don't need to use a medkit.
Take this med kit. Take this med kit.
When the Vorts arrive, I back into a corner and let them do all the work. I go back into the caves with 3 medkits and 3 baby medkits. I find more medkits. I get in a minecart crash and have to pick up the medkits from the water pit. These supply crates have medkits in them. I reload so I can move them easier. I can boost onto the roof of this little shack. It's high enough to launch the medkits to the catwalk above me. I need to do this since getting them on the elevator while I'm getting attacked would be a pain. Some medkits would go out of render range. The supply crates are too heavy to get up there, and the baby medkits are too light. I stack the crates next to the elevator so I can quickly load them on. I summon the elevator and go back on the roof. The antlions can still get me, but the zombies can't. I fight off the antlions that reach me, and then rush to load the elevator with the crates and baby medkits. I can do it, but I do use one of the babies. What are you, a Satanist eating babies? Yeah, and the crates. I take more damage crossing the gap and use another small medkit. I launch the medkits into the next tunnel, the one the Guardian comes from. Yep, we're here. I believe I have like 18 full medkits and 1 baby. The crates are broken open now as well. I throw a grenade to hopefully push the kits down the tunnel more. I used a lot of medkits in the first sprint. I have 10 left. I can safely move them into the next tunnel without triggering the Guardian. I get another 2 as well. I launch the kits into the next tunnel. I take some damage entering myself, but since it's a poison attack, I can heal naturally. When I don't heal, I use the grub particles. I get another medkit, so I have a total of 13. Let's hope it's not a sign of bad luck. I launch the health down the tunnel. I throw some over to the path. Then I hold the last one and start grinding out attempts. I go to the left to cause the Guardian to chase me, and then go to the right. The Guardian launches me forward, but most of the time not the way I need to go. The rock can push me off the cliff or out of the tunnel. I get hit 6 times, but I have enough medkits to make it to the tunnel. I was here for about 40 minutes. I managed to make it to the next tunnel as well. I need to stop so I get thrown right in front of the tunnel. I can fully heal, which means the rest of the challenge is still possible. So, is it possible to beat Half-Life 2 Episode 2 without standing? Yes it is. You can beat the entire game without ever need to stand, which I think is pretty impressive. I was a little worried with that glitch at the start, but with a little experimenting, it was no big deal. But let's just talk about the fact that I was able to get through the Guardian tunnels without needing to run. And the Strider fight was also possible. Now I do want to do a no standing challenge for Half-Life 1, it's just that the physics engine and not being able to move props might not make it possible. If only there was a fan-made remake that moved Half-Life 1 over to the physics engine of Half-Life 2. That could be a fun challenge. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like. I do gaming challenges on this channel, so subscribe if you don't want to miss them. In the meantime, remember to stay hydrated.